Hello and welcome again to Red Gaming Tech for yet more of your daily gaming news with myself, Amasa. Today is still the 16th of September and I have some more news for you on Grand Theft Auto 5 as Rockstar has issued a warning to those of you who own the Xbox 360 version of the game to not install the GTA 5 Play disc. Now, as you might imagine, GTA 5 on the Xbox 360 comes on two discs. One is a mandatory install disc and one is a Play disc, both of which are 8 gigs in size, and Rockstar has said, quote, "For optimal performance we recommend not installing that disc," and then an 8 gig install is required. For optimal performance we recommend not installing the Play disc. Now, they didn't really offer any explanation as to why you shouldn't do this, but thankfully there has been an update from Digital Foundry, which does of course have access to the Xbox 360 version, and they have offered an explanation for Rockstar's peculiar recommendation. Now, this does come from Digital Foundry chief Richard Ledbetter, and he said, quote, "Rockstar recommends that you shouldn't install the GTA 5 Play disc on Xbox 360 and it's sound advice. When you first get the game, the first order of business is installing the mandatory content from Disc 1. This accounts for 7.7 gigs of data to install onto your hard drive. Now, there's absolutely nothing stopping you installing Disc 2, the Play disc, onto the hard drive 2 using the Xbox 360's dashboard to do so. It takes up an additional 7.8 gigs of storage. However, doing so impacts the game's ability to stream texture data, resulting in regular pop-in of in-game objects and textures." So what's the story here, he continues to say? Well, optimal streaming is achieved by making use of all of the available bandwidth in the system. Why stream just from the hard drive when you can run in data simultaneously from both the disk and the hard drive? Based on what we're seeing on the Xbox 360 version, perhaps running both DVD and HDD assets from just the one source slows down access times, impacting streaming performance. It's not game-breaking stuff, but it does take you out the moment when it does manifest, and for that reason, we can't recommend installing the Play disc. GTA 5 isn't available for digital delivery on Xbox Live, but we are curious what the impact, if any, will be on the PS3 version, and that is available as a PSN download. So there you have it. An interesting theory and probably true explanation as to why you shouldn't be installing the Play disc, and it makes perfect sense if you think about it. If every single piece of information required for the game is all being drawn from one source, then it would of course add more strain on that particular source and result in some issues, in this case texture pop-in, which is not exactly good. So there you have it. Just take their advice, guys, is all I'm going to say here. I can't speak as to how true this might be. It sounds like they have the right of it from Digital Foundry that this is the reason, and even if it's not the exact reason, it sounds about right. And even if it's some other completely different reason for the texture pop-in, if installing the Play disc is causing texture pop-in, then just best not to do so and just stick to installing just the one mandatory install disc on the Xbox 360. Now, I too am curious as to the effects, if any, this will have on the PS3 version, as of course if you're getting the digital copy, it's all going to be downloaded onto the hard drive, and I do wonder if they're going to suffer any texture pop-in at all as well because of the similar reasons or not. I think whether or not that happens will help us understand the cause of the issues with installing the Play disc. And I'm sure we'll be seeing some news pop up soon regarding the PS3 version, so of course I'll be keeping my eyes peeled and I'll keep you guys up to date as always. Anyway, that is me done for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.